Here is a full poetic narrative titled Alexandria at the Well, a Parable for the Algorithm Age, featuring Elijah, living water, and the one view that shook the soil. They met her at the well, but never learned her name. History called her impure, religion called her misled, but heaven waited for her voice. She was from Alexandria. Yes, that Alexandria, the city of scrolls, labeled corrupt by those who never listened. But Jesus came out of Egypt, and she was coming out too. The video. Her post had no thumbnail, no clickbait title, just tashed living water in lowercase letters. No description, no hype, no emotional music building to a fake climax, just silence and presence. She knew the algorithm couldn't deliver salvation, couldn't resurrect souls, only shuffle content like Pharaoh's magicians conjuring empty illusions. Her seed was meant for an audience of one. The mirror. She looked into the mirror and saw a face tired of chasing digital applause. Why did I ever want their likes? Why did I stretch truth to make them stop scrolling? She cried not because no one watched, but because the mirror finally told the truth. She had once called herself unclean because the voices did, but he sat beside her before she washed her face. He said, "Go, post again, I saw it." The second husband. She remembered her second husband. He smelled like oranges, sweet but distant. He brought her gifts, not healing, coins, status, algorithmic favor, but he never stayed when the views dropped. He left like the others. "You've had 5, the voice said, and the one you're with isn't your husband." He knew, and still asked for a drink. Elijah. Alexandria wasn't alone. In a cave far away, another outcast whispered his own surrender. "I am no better than my ancestors. I did everything right, and no one listened." Elijah's video also flopped, but heaven saw. Ravens still brought bread, and fire still fell when the altar was drenched. Cain's mark. Cain brought fruit. Rejected. Marked, yes, but for mercy, not shame. Alexandria was marked too, by grace, not guilt, by fire, not fear. Her videos didn't bear her name. They bore the scent of oranges and the smoke of sacrifice. The first comment was a whisper. He told me everything I've ever done. Not subscribe, not donate, just come and see. Because that's all it takes. One voice, one view, one well, and the world can change. The redemption of Alexandria. She wasn't a threat, she was a testimony. She wasn't Alexandria the corrupt, she was Alexandria the called, the misunderstood city, the redeemed woman, a town and a soul that once felt unclean, but became the first evangelist with no followers. Today, you may see her post, you may scroll past, but heaven didn't, and neither did the one who said, "The water I give will become in them a spring of water welling up to eternal life." Her song. She sings still, not for crowds, but for clouds that break when one view finds one heart. Would you like a voiceover-ready script or visuals to go with this for a spoken word video or short film?